Hey guys, it's Monday morning. We're starting the vlog off this week. This week we're going to do things a little bit different. Rather than just piecing together random clips during the week, we're going to try to keep things chronologically in order, Monday through Sunday. Today we have a lot going on. We have Elizabeth and I are headed to Guayaquil to deal with Adrian's tourist visa. They want us to come in for an interview. So Doc and Norma are going to be here at 12, which means we have to get the house clean. We have to get lunch ready. We can't just leave a frozen pizza behind. I think we talked about that in another vlog, how hard cooking is. And it wouldn't be fair to just leave sandwiches for Doc and Norma, who are used to eating a hot meal for lunch. So we just got out of the U.S. consulate. They approved Adrian's visa. So that's one burden lifted off of us. And right before we left the house, I got another email from the Ecuadorian government telling us that Nathan's transfer of his visa from his old passport to his new passport was ready. And so we have to come back another day this week, drop his passports off, get all that done.
This is Jared's secret fanny pack.
It's not a secret.
Well, Jared has a fanny pack.
I'm proud of my fanny pack. On travel day, on paperwork day, it carries...
We have a lot of passports.
Lots of passports.
This is the Bastidas family.
Hi, soy Norma.
This is Norma.
Soy Valeria.
Valeria.
Yo soy Mario.
And Mario. ¿Y por qué están aquí hoy día?
Bueno, porque vinimos a cuidar a los hijos de Elizabeth, a quedarnos con ellos, ¿verdad? Porque Elizabeth fue a Guayaquil a sacar la visa para Adrián y nos hemos quedado con sus 4 hijos cuidándolos.
Wow, I have a lot to translate, but they came here today to watch all 4 of our kids because we had to go without kids to the visa office to try to apply for Adrian's tourist visa. So we're so glad it took all of them to watch all of our kids. Ya tuvieron que venir todos ustedes para cuidar todos nuestros hijos, ¿verdad? They said that our kids were very good and they ate and slept and played and everything was fun. They also did hair. Come here now, Natalie, look. Norma knows how to do beautiful princess hair. Noli, let me see your beautiful princess hair. This would never happen if it was just mommy. How beautiful. Well, I ordered the wrong bread. I said empanada de queso, but I didn't say empanada de queso frito, and then we got the wrong thing, so Natalie's in line. We try to teach our kids to, what would you say, Nathan? We try to teach y'all to stand up for yourselves or order on your own from a young age, and I'm proud of her. Jared done with his run. We're on our way to the counseling session. We've got 3 minutes to get there to be on time.
It's Tuesday morning. I'm headed in town to buy groceries, get some more water, have a meeting with the pastor and his wife, and then Elizabeth and the kids are going to stay behind and get caught up on homeschool that we missed yesterday. Yes, and Quinn. Yeah. Okay. Muchas gracias. Yeah. Alright, time to go buy groceries. So I'm in a small town called Wuhan looking for some medicine at a pharmacy. Naturally, they didn't have it. Alright, strike 2. Hello. I'm vlogging. You vlogging?
Yeah.
What are you vlogging?
Hello.
All right. 2 cities and 3 pharmacies later, I found what I needed. How fun. So it's Wednesday morning. I had to jump in the car and run into town to pay the internet bill. Got up this morning, the internet was turned off, and that'll greatly delay Nathan in being able to get his homeschool done. They don't have anything like direct pay or paying online. the guy did tell me, he said, oh, I can come by your house. He said, I'm always out there in the country. I can come by and pick up the money. So, yeah, we'll see how that works out. So I'm here at my old house where we used to rent, trying to find a place to do a Bible study. We use the church a lot, but we have a group of people that just still don't want to be associated with the church, so we're trying to find an alternate location.
As much as I don't like when you have me come out there, you scare me to pieces when you, hello. He scares me to pieces when he beats on the door, because nobody should be able to get in here.
You know that song by Kenny Rogers, On the Road Again?
This is not a reenactment. Jared said, I said, how did it go? And he said, get the camera, I'm going to tell it. Like I'm going to tell it once or something. So I want to hear just much more than y'all do, I imagine, but let's hear it.
No, it's because I went back, this morning I went to see if I could get Adrian's medical certificate that we've been trying to get, that we've been having such a hard time to get. And so,
Ow,
that was funny.
Sorry.
I went back, and this morning when I went, no one was at the door, so I walked right into the office, talked to the lady. She said, yeah, it's fine, bring his stuff back. So I went back this afternoon, and there was a little guard standing at the door, and there was people in front of me.
A little bouncer?
Little bouncer, yeah. And the people went in, and so from what I've learned, I just walked in like I knew where I was going, and he jumped in front of me, and I kept walking, and he was like, no, where are you going? And I told him, and he was like, oh, okay, go. So I got about 2 steps past him, and he said, the next time you come, you stop. And he looked at the ground, he said, you stop right here.
Oh, no, that's the wrong thing to say.
Yeah, it was the wrong thing to say, because what happens is we let things build up in the culture, and so, needless to say...
Did you get thrown out?
No. And then he said...
It's because you had on shorts.
And then
in this
said,
culture, you're not supposed to go with, you've got to have pants.
He said, besides, you need to have on pants.
I knew it. And look, Jared has an Ecuador tourist shirt. It makes him stand out even worse. Some shorts with paint on them. So did we get it or not get it?
I got in the door.
Hey, so we had another early morning. This time, instead of going to Guayca, we went to Baba Oyo, which is 30 minutes away from our house. And we went to try to get, well, you heard yesterday about the fiasco with the shorts on or whatever with Jared. But we went to try to get Adrian's discapacity card. What percentage of disability he has. We need that card here in the country. So the lady was super nice, and we got a lot done.
So when your kids have to go to the bathroom, and there's no convenience stores to stop at, you have to go to a public restroom where you pay like 10 cents to go to the bathroom. It always makes things interesting. Now Elizabeth can't find the ATM machine. There you go.
Got some cash. Got some cash.
How was that trip?
Got some cash. I hope I got out what you told me. Esos son rosquillos. Pan azucarada. Chocolate. Royale. Chocolate bread, sugar bread. And these are, they look kind of like pretzels, but they don't really taste like pretzels. They're pretty good though. What are you doing?
Receipts. I think I mentioned this one time in a vlog. My 2 jobs prior to coming on the mission field was an airline pilot and trimming houses. Needless to say, paperwork is not my favorite thing to do,
But it's necessary.
but necessary.
Natalie, what are you doing?
I'm telling Molly what to do on that sheet.
Natalie, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Look, it says triangle.
You pintando círculos?
Look, it says triangle.
Triangles. Are you doing triangles? Elizabeth, what are you doing? Finishing lunch. Fried chicken, cheese soup, and rice. Always rice.
It's still Friday. What are y'all eating?
Ice cream.
Where'd y'all get that?
From a car.
Ice cream truck.
Ice cream truck. It's not like the one that drives around in America, is it?
Nope. Because how many choices do you have for this one?
How many choices?
One.
How much?
And it's a regular Ecuadorian truck, so it's not clean or anything.
How much does it cost?
Like 25 cents.
Okay.
$1
15
for
cents.
4. $1
Oh, was
for
it?
4.
Okay.
For 4
So
cones.
25 cents.
And then
I thought it was cheaper.
they drive around in a truck with an ice cream machine, a soft serve ice cream machine, run by a generator in the back of their truck.
The one option is vanilla ice cream with a vanilla cone and chocolate syrup.
Yeah.
So it's still Friday. We're on our way to our teachers meeting at Alianza Church. We have a teachers meeting 1 to 2 times a month, and this is the first one of the new year, so there'll be a lot of talking about goals for the new year. And Jared will be babysitting the kids, probably in that little room that you see them in a lot. It's been kind of a harder day. We've all had a cold and not felt really good. Well, it's Saturday morning. It's January the 9th, and so it's way past time to take the tree down, so we're going to be working on that today. There's also 2 men that came, and they are working outside trying to cut down all the overgrowth that's grown up from rainy season starting. So it's Saturday. The workers that came and helped clean out all the extra overgrowth and things from rainy season have left, and they did a great job. And Jared's been outside all the rest of the day doing all kinds of work that needed to be done outside. So anyway, we've got something going on with our car, and we don't feel like we can drive it. It could be something serious because the check engine light is on. It might not be anything serious, but so Monday Jared's going to take it in, but this leaves us to deal with Sunday. So it looks like tomorrow we're all jumping on the public bus and headed to church, and then we're going to buy our groceries for the week and pay something called a flete, and they usually like haul lumber or bricks or things like that. Not usually people and groceries, but we're going to hire somebody to get us, our whole family, and our groceries back here to our house. We've also...
Out of the ordinary. You saw our check engine light came on, and so that made for an adventurous Sunday. We had to jump on the public bus out here, a bus that as soon as you step foot on the bus, it starts driving. And so holding a 4-year-old that's very heavy was a challenge, but we got to church on time. And then coming home, we rode in a truck, went through several checkpoints, and so we had to slouch
No,
down.
not just like a truck. Don't think a big pickup truck, but with boards
With
on the
walls
side,
on
with
it,
walls,
yeah.
and it's used to transport wood.
We had to-
there was sand all
We had
in
to
the
pull over
vehicle.
on the side of the road and sweep all the sand out.
It still got all over us, like the
Yeah.
little bits, and then it was
Adrian,
90-something degrees.
we just picked Adrian up and put him in his stroller and left him sitting in his stroller and locked the wheels on it.
That
so
was
he wouldn't-
safer than the rest of us.
Yeah, so he wouldn't roll around. But we made it home.
We had to do that because we had to get all of our groceries.
Yes. Yeah.
And we tried to film it all. Nathan had his camera, and we thought we were blogging the whole thing for you guys. And
Yeah.
then, because the camera shows that it's recording, I think the memory card was too full, and so we got nothing. No, it would have been great. Y'all would have been great.
So, lost that footage.
And my phone.
Oh, yeah. And then her phone, we had some issues.
Phone issues. Couldn't make any calls out
Yeah.
to anybody.
And we don't want y'all to think we're complaining. We're just taking y'all along on the venture and
Sorry.
showing you that, y'all have trials and things you have to face in America, and the mission feels no different. Well, it is different, but just
Still trials.
just trials, yeah. So, ministry update.
Oh, we thought we would share with you, not our whole call, but a verse that God showed both of us, like within 24 hours of each other. And it's in 1 Thessalonians 2:8, and it says, "We loved you so much that we were delighted to share with you not only the gospel of God, but our lives as well, because you had become so dear to us." We feel like a lot of what we do is share our lives with people here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and we want to take y'all along with us. And hopefully encourage y'all to share more with people and invest in people's lives so that the gospel can be proclaimed and spread throughout the world.
And it's not always easy, especially if you're private people like we are, but the more we're in this thing, the more we realize that it's not about our comfort level. It's about what God wants for the world. So.
Yep. So we'll see y'all again next week.